In this task, we will look at projections suitable for U.S. states, in particular, the state plane coordinate system. The state plane coordinate system was developed to provide a simple rectangular coordinate system for large-scale mapping use, such as surveying and engineering projects. The state plane coordinate system is a series of separate coordinate systems, each covering either an entire state or a portion of a state. State plane is only used in the United States. Therefore, it isn't appropriate to use state plane for other countries or regions of the world. It is popular due to its high accuracy and large-scale mapping because of the relatively small size of each zone. In QGIS Desktop, let's open Vermont.QGIS by clicking Project, Open, choosing Vermont.QGIS, and clicking Open. Let's start by opening the project properties and looking at the CRS tab to determine the CRS of the map. So I'll click Project, Project Properties, CRS. The map is in WGS 84. This CRS was assigned to the map because the Vermont shapefile is the only layer. The first layer added in a QGIS map sets the project's coordinate system. To make the map of Vermont in state plane, we have two options. 1. Enable on-the-fly CRS transformation and select Vermont state plane, or project the Vermont shapefile into Vermont state plane and set the project's coordinate system to match. We've seen that enabling on-the-fly projection allows more accurate measurements when using WGS 84. It also allows you to have GIS layers in different CRSs. In that situation, each layer will be projected on the fly into the coordinate reference system of the map, and all the layers will align properly. Here I'll project the Vermont shapefile into the Vermont state plane zone. So to do that, I'm going to select on the fly transformation. I'm going to enter 32045 as the EPSG code, which represents NAD 27 Vermont state plane coordinate system. And I'm going to click OK. So now I'm going to project the Vermont shapefile into a new shapefile with the state plane coordinate system set. So to do that, I'll right click on the Vermont layer in the Layers panel and choose Save As. I'll make sure Format is Esri shapefile. For Save As, I will click Browse, then navigate to my Lab3 folder and enter Vermont_spcs.shp as the file name and click Save. For the CRS, I'll click the Select CRS button, and in my recently used list, I will once again select NAD 27 Vermont and click OK. I will make sure Add Save File to Map is checked, and then I'll click OK. Now we'll notice that the new Vermont state plane coordinate system is directly on top of the original Vermont and WGS 84, and that's because we have on-the-fly projection turned on. If on-the-fly projection was not enabled, the two Vermont layers would not display on top of each other or even on the same map at all. Let us now change the project CRS to match our state plane shapefile. First, we will set the style of the state plane Vermont layer to match that of the WGS 84 Vermont layer. First, I'll right-click on Vermont in the Layers panel, and I'll click Style, Copy Style. Now, I'll right-click on the Vermont SPCS layer in the Layers panel and choose Styles, Paste Style. Now, for the project CRS, I will open Project, Project Properties, CRS, and now we can see that it's currently in NAD 27 Vermont, so I'm going to select WGS 84, and you can see that everything still lines up on top of each other. But now I'm going to right click on Vermont SPCS, and I'm going to go down and click Set Project CRS from Layer. And now if I go back to Project Properties, you can see it set it to NAD 27 Vermont, which matches the CRS of our exported Vermont state plane coordinate system shapefile. GIS layers can be removed from the Layers panel as easily as they were added. For example, we do not need the original Vermont layer anymore. We can just work with the version of Vermont in State Plane Coordinate System. To remove a layer, simply right-click on it within the Layers panel and choose Remove. A confirmation dialog will appear. Click on the OK button to confirm the removal of the layer.